Hi writers, welcome back to another writing lesson. So the last time we did a writing lesson, I told you to focus on thinking about who you should be asking to help you solve your problem and making sure that your writing is convincing, okay? So that meant adding information to your writing through looking at a book, looking online, asking questions, and just really trying to convince your reader at the very most. So really trying to convince them how to help you solve the problem. And today, I want to talk to you about that when you explain your solution to readers, sometimes it helps to do that by writing a how-to book. Another how-to book. So you guys are already experts at writing how-to books, but now I want you to know that you can actually write a how-to book to make a change. And so after you think, what should people do to fix this problem? You write every step in a way that teaches readers exactly what to do. So do you remember when we did our how-to writing? We thought of one thing that we could teach someone to do, and then we wrote very detailed steps, like step 1, and then just a short part of what they would do until at the end of our how-to book, they knew exactly how to do what we were teaching them. That's what you can do to help make a change. So you can tell the reader the problem is, for instance, having garbage on the streets and everywhere. And then you could say, well, it smells, it's not good for our planet, and it could sometimes end up in the ocean and hurt animals. But then, in your how-to book, you can teach the reader what they can do to help solve the problem. And you can say, step 1, throw your trash in the garbage. Step 2, pick up trash on the street that you see. So you can write in detailed steps some ways that you think the reader could help you solve your problem. And so we want to remember that when we're writing a how-to book, first, we want to tell them what to do in detailed steps. 2, we want to number the steps. 3, we want to have a picture for each step. So we want our picture to show the person exactly what we're asking them to do. And then last, we want to make sure that we have labels on our pictures that teach the reader what your picture is about and how they can help. Okay? So then we've also talked about writers can make and there's so many different things that we can make when we're choosing how to write and persuade our reader. And so I am going to find a piece of blank paper because I want to show you something. Let's see if I can find it. So you know how when you have your how-to book, you have this picture, but there's a picture that comes in front of it, and it kind of looks like, hold on, let me get a pen. It kind of looks like this. You guys know and remember this page where you're supposed to do your title and a picture? I want to tell you a secret. You can actually use this paper to make a sign. So if I wanted to make a sign, A sign is something that you would put up somewhere to display that really shows someone and why something is important. So if I'm talking about having trash everywhere, I could say, please throw your trash in the garbage. Do you see how this is my sign? And then I could draw pictures on my sign. Maybe I would want to draw a person holding a piece of trash and putting it into the garbage can so that people can say, oh, that's exactly what I need to do to be able to throw my trash in the garbage. So one, you could make a sign. You could write someone a letter like we've been practicing. You could write a how-to book, like I know you guys already know how to do that. You could make a petition, which is asking people to sign a letter. So if you sent me a letter and it said that I really need people to help me solve this problem of having there be a lot of trash on the ground. And if I felt like I really agreed with you, I would sign my name. And then if you got a lot of people's names on your paper, you could take it to someone very important in our community, and they might help us create a change. Okay? And then the last one, you could even create a song. So if I wanted to really convince people and engage them in what I'm saying, I could say, trash is a problem. You need to pick up your trash because it can get in the ocean. I mean, you guys would have a better song than me, but you can sing a song and let them know what you're talking about and why it's important. All of those things will really help persuade someone to want to help you, okay? And so then once you pick one of those ideas, so you can either do a sign, a letter, a song, or a how-to book, or a petition, or a list. Whichever one you want to do. Then I want you to think last. Think. How can I add more details to persuade my writing and address how, where, and what? So you want to be able to answer those questions in your writing. What is the what? The what is the problem, right? And then how? How do people help you solve the problem? And then where? Where is this a problem? And who is going to help you solve the problem? Okay, I know you guys can do that, and you can do it in any of those forms that you want. So a song, a petition, anything that you want, okay? And so now you can put on your timer for 10 minutes and you can start writing any of those things and make sure that you're really trying to add more details to persuade. Okay? You guys are going to do awesome. I can't wait to read your writing. Bye!